Good day. So this is what I'm proposing for the outside area. I'm proposing a square curve to be made in front of in the middle of the both gates that are there. Now, in my insinuation, I understand that I feel like only one gate is being used, which I think is quite normal, but we can make a design whereby even if the second gate is being used elsewhere, it will the area the second gate will come into will be a grassy area filled with pancana trees as shade, for special occasions whereby people need to come inside and park in. That's for special occasion whereby we open the second gate by the left. But focusing on the frontage area, this is my plan for the frontage area, which is using curb, and the marketing, the designing, and putting flower and designing with a flower such as this, a yellow bush and grass, and put some flowers inside. You can see the flags there, the different Nigerian, American, and England flags all there. The statue there is a design I'm proposing. You can contact an artist to do that one. So this is mostly the outside. My intention for this outside, which in my contract presentation I termed it phase 1. Number 1 is to level and landscape the area. Most of the things outside there, they are stones scattered, refuse. So I intend to break those stones, compact it, fill it with sand. Then the place that I will plant grass, they market it, plant grass, put the curves, we plant the grass. I believe that in the future we may actually go into lathering the whole area. But let me first of all do the main one, maybe making the place look presentable at the first. So this is my presentation for the outside. So going inside, this is actually termed the phase 2 in my budget proposal. These beautiful flowers lined up, quite a good design. I must applaud the gardener that actually did this. Quite a good design, but I believe my efforts put into this will actually make more attractive. So one thing I notice here is the landscape erosion, landscape that is disturbing this place. So my intention is actually landscape this whole place. Like, this is the frontage of the compound. This is the first place people want to see where they come inside. I don't intend to put flowers or any other thing. All I just want to put is just econometry, which is pancana tree. It's quite fruity. The teachers can take it sometimes. It's an economy tree. It should be one of the things that is quite priority to plant in that compound, whereby the students can use it as agriculture. The teachers can take it as agricultural products from the school, and so on and so forth. So my main importance is to use pancana tree to make this thing. But first of all, in my budget proposal, I termed this as phase 2. Thereby here, I termed it as phase 2. Here there happened to be an erosion, a bad topography of land. So all those things I intend to fix. This is actually the main place that I really want to work on. This is actually the main place. This place goes down. This phase 2 now goes down to the atrium, the atrium and the bus quarter. That is where this phase 2 goes down to. So everything that is from that gate to that atrium, to that bus, to that quarters, teachers' quarters. I believe it's teachers' quarters, or to that atrium. It's actually phase 2. I termed it phase 2, so I will know the particular place I'll be speaking particular place I'm handling. But first of all, this is the frontage of the area. The frontage of the area. One of the things I want to do here is leveling the place. I need to hire excavator and tipper to level the place. There are some tipped sand that I need to excavate and I need to tip and bring it to the front to make sure the place is leveled, quite leveled, and then we plant grass. Make it beautiful, then plant this economic tree, which is palm kernel. This palm kernel, you take at least not less than 2 to 3 years to grow. It to serve as an economic tree, it to serve as shade, it serves as beauty to the frontage of the school. Any sensible, any matured Igbo man that comes into this school, any matured native person, native African person comes to this school and see this palm kernel all lined up, it quite gives that, yes, these people know what they are doing. It doesn't matter to use money to spoil on flower, at least use money to spend on something that can be used, that can be attainable, that can be useful in the future, which is why I want to propose this palm kernel specifically in front of here. If there is any other place that is needed to put that palm kernel in plenty form, we can do it, but here is what I'm proposing. Other places can be used for in sports, other places can be used for future buildings, but this particular place I want to use it as plant palm kernel all over there. This is the phase 2. Other places are quite homogeneous, which I may not make a design for it, but when I'm explaining it, I may make a video, a live video of it to explain what I want to do. It will take long, but they are not as important. They are not I won't say important. They are very important, please. My apologies, my correction. They are not as they don't require much of a design. All they need to do is the right thing, the right idea presented, the right idea approved, and the implementation of it, and to get it done. Which most of them are just planting, excavating, leveling the place, removing disposals, and every other things. But this particular 2 places, which is the phase 1, which is the frontage of outside the gate, and phase 2, which is from the inside the gate, the left side view down to the diner and the main quarters.